I had a lot of things that I wanted to talk about. I was planning to talk about other things. After the attack on our capital on January 6th, I noticed that a lot of people were making jokes about how some of the rioters lived with their parents. And that rubbed me the wrong way because I'm someone who lives with his parents. And some of the people who've left comments beneath my videos might sort of chuckle at that. Yeah, another soy boy leftist who lives with his mommy. Well, my parents have had a lot of surgeries over the past few years, and someone has to take care of them. We can't really afford a caretaker or to send them to someplace. So, feel like I'm doing the right thing by looking after them a little. It's not easy taking care of elderly relatives, and it gets harder when society's telling you that you're a loser. So I just wanted to advocate for maybe shedding that stereotype that you're a bad person or weak if you live with your parents, because I don't see how that's a necessary notion. There are plenty of very nice people who live with their parents for very good reasons. Uh, my father had to have three major surgeries. I had to spend a lot of time looking after him. My mother shattered her hip, and my father recently had to have the eye. Well, anyway, I could go on, but that's the gist of it. Just that's me raising the flag to just let go of that particular jibe that folks who live with their parents are losers. I, I, sure, I'm kind of a loser for lots of reasons, but I don't necessarily think that needs to be one of them, or I don't think that needs to apply to everyone. So if you ever find out that someone lives with their parents, find something else to mock them for, because everybody has legitimate factors in their persona that you can mock them for, but looking after their loved ones isn't necessarily one of them. I mean, especially those people who marched on the Capitol on the 6th. And you can make fun of a lot of things about them. I do. But, anyway, that was going to be what I was going to talk about. But that was quite a while ago, and I just never got around to posting the video. And then other things happening, things kept happening. The pandemic carried on. The Republican Party kept, well, continuing on its trajectory. Um, the world kept turning. And I was considering just letting go of this whole YouTube thing. I don't have a popular channel. There's only a few people who even see my face. But if I was going to talk again about anything, now seemed like an important time. I'm going to post some links beneath the video. Uh, if you want to support Ukraine in any way, support refugees, the Red Cross. I have two baby nieces and a third one on the way. And more than anything else, I want for them to have a nice world to grow up in. Until a few days ago, my biggest concern was climate change, and that's still a pretty big concern. So I'll encourage you to be environmentally conscious. I'll post a few links, maybe tap for calls, plant a few trees, things like that. But right now, the most urgent thing that anyone should really talk about. This is the kind of history that I really regret witnessing. I'm sorry this happened. It didn't have to happen. There's no such thing as a good war, and I don't even think this is something that needed to happen. It was unprovoked. This serves nothing but to satisfy the nostalgic vanity of a small, pathetic little man. All life is sacred, without exception. There is no excuse to send people to kill or be killed, and we have got to stop giving power to people who don't understand that. Why do we keep doing this? Why? Why does this keep happening? Why why are there so many people who seem to love strong men, who seem to love this facile, stupid projection of strength? I want to believe that these are just growing pains, that humanity is growing out of this, but it seems like every few generations we have to experience this sort of tryst with dictators. It's my impression that Ukraine is doing better than expected, and that if this engagement can be drawn out and made costly, then in many ways Russia will have already lost. Well, Putin will have already lost. But who knows what he's going to do next? He is a madman. Let's all just do the best we can. Let's love each other, love ourselves. And this might be difficult, but I'm going to ask you not to revel in combat, in the idea that other people are dying. We can support Ukraine. We should. We should be glad that it's doing well. I am. But one of the hardest things to do in a war is to remember that every life lost is a tragedy. There are so many Russian soldiers. I don't know how many of them think they're doing the right thing. I don't know how many of them are just going out there because they've been told and they don't know any better. They don't feel like they have a choice. But it is a tragedy that they're dying. It's a tragedy that they're killing Ukrainians in their homeland. I'm not cut out to leave a comment about this. I'm a cartoonist. I would like to talk about other things, like my comic that I'm hoping to start later this year. I guess I can't tell you anything you don't already know in your heart and soul. All I can do is leave a few links below and hope that somehow, somewhere, it helps someone. And ask that throughout all of this, we hold on to our humanity and our pity and our sympathy, even for those who deserve it least. I just hope this is over soon. There are so many people in Russia right now hoping it just ends soon. So many people who don't want this on both sides. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry on behalf of humanity and, well, this was more for me than for anything else, I guess. Good luck and God bless. And next video I post, if I ever post another one, I'm still not sure if I'm going to keep on with this YouTube thing. Let's just do our best.